And this is many of the 37 pages that make up their divorce filing. We've read it all, and there are some fascinating revelations, including how much money they make, what's going to happen to their kids, who will pay who for child support, and yes, the reason for their divorce.
19 years, 2 kids, red carpets, award shows, endless smiles, and now silence. Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban, Hollywood's golden couple, just shattered the fairy tale. September 2025 marked the end of their marriage, but not quietly.
This is the couple's signatures on the agreed-upon parenting agreement. You can see Nicole up top and Keith below, but look when they signed. She signed on September 6th. He signed on August 29th of this year. That's 1 month before news broke that they were separating. She did sit on it for that entire month, as the date on her sworn oath is September 29th. Pretty quickly, TMZ caught on and they broke the news.
Why did Nicole finally break her silence? Why did a love story admired by millions end with a courtroom custody battle instead of a champagne toast? The answer isn't betrayal, it isn't a scandal, it's something far deeper and far more devastating. Today, we pull back the velvet curtain to expose the truth. Nicole says she simply can't pretend anymore. The Hollywood fairy tale everyone thought would last forever is over. Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban, a couple admired for nearly 2 decades, have officially called it quits. September 2025 didn't just mark another celebrity breakup. It marked the end of a 19-year marriage, a saga filled with red carpets, award shows, whispered romance, and the kind of glamour only Hollywood can produce. But behind the glitz, something quietly fractured. Nicole Kidman filed for divorce, and the world listened. The drama intensified when the court revealed the custody arrangement. Nicole would have her daughters 306 days a year, Keith only 59 days. Those numbers aren't just legal figures, they're a statement. A courtroom declaration that Nicole would remain the central figure in her children's lives. In the public eye, it reads like a silent but powerful verdict. Family over fame, this divorce isn't just a private matter, it's a cultural moment. Headlines exploded. Why did Nicole get so much custody? Did Keith's career kill their marriage? What really happened behind closed doors? The truth: no scandal, no affair, no betrayal, just a collision of priorities. Nicole chose her daughters, Keith chose his career. And in that choice, their marriage quietly unraveled. It's a narrative that Hollywood thrives on, but this one has no lurid scandal, no hidden affair to dissect. Instead, it's raw and relatable. 2 lives pulling in different directions. Nicole, the devoted mother, Keith, the touring artist. And while fans debate who won, the reality is deeper. Custody here becomes a symbol, not just a ruling. It's a statement about what matters most when love falls apart. Social media has erupted. Every entertainment outlet, from gossip blogs to late-night talk shows, is dissecting every angle. Public opinion is split. Some see Nicole as a hero, a mother who fought for her children. Others paint Keith as a victim of circumstance torn between passion and family. The debate has turned their divorce into more than a personal matter, it's now a public spectacle. As this chapter closes, one question lingers: was this just a divorce or a declaration? A declaration that in the glittering world of Hollywood, even fairy tales have an expiration date. Nicole Kidman's statement, "I just couldn't pretend anymore," doesn't just close a chapter, it opens a conversation. And that conversation is far from over. But the real story isn't here yet. What was going on behind the scenes? What did anonymous sources whisper? What secrets did the custody battle reveal? That's where this story deepens and where this video begins. As the dust settled on the announcement, whispers began to swirl. Behind the closed doors of celebrity life, divorce is never just a personal matter, it's a public spectacle, a headline factory. Anonymous sources close to the couple began speaking, and what they revealed was enough to turn curiosity into controversy. One insider told Entertainment Daily, "Nicole wasn't happy for years. Keith's tours meant months away. Nicole wanted a family life, and Keith wanted the spotlight. They stopped meeting halfway. Another source added, "It wasn't dramatic cheating or betrayal, it was the slow erosion of a marriage built on compromise." But compromise only lasts so long. The court documents leaked details no one expected. Custody schedules, personal statements, and private testimonies painted a picture of deep division. Nicole's lawyers argued that stability for the children was paramount. Keith's camp insisted his touring schedule was essential for his career and identity. The numbers 306 days versus 59 became the shorthand for the battle itself, and then the public exploded. On social media, the custody split became a viral talking point. Twitter lit up with hashtags. Hashtag Nicole Kidman, hashtag Keith Urban, hashtag custody drama. Fan accounts debated late into the night. Some praised Nicole for putting her children first. Others condemned Keith for allegedly putting his career ahead of fatherhood. Comments ranged from sympathy to outrage. Keith should have fought harder versus Nicole did what any good mom would do. Late-night comedians didn't waste time. Saturday Night Live opened a sketch mocking the 306 days number, while talk show hosts framed it as the biggest family feud in Hollywood history. Even fashion blogs got involved, noting how Nicole's recent appearances reflected emotional exhaustion rather than her usual polished poise. Every outlet, gossip column, podcast, or YouTube commentary channel had its take. The tension wasn't just about custody. Behind the drama was a bigger cultural conversation. What does marriage mean in the modern age? Can two people truly balance personal ambition and family? For Nicole and Keith, the answer was clear: no. Nicole's declaration, "I just couldn't pretend anymore," wasn't just about their relationship. It was about choosing what she valued most. As the public dissected every detail, Hollywood insiders began whispering about the fallout. "This changes the way celebrity marriages are viewed," one source said. "Custody splits are becoming statements about priorities, not just logistics." Others speculated about the long-term impact on both their careers. Would Nicole's image grow stronger as a devoted mother? Would Keith face backlash for being an absent father? The scandal, if you could even call it that, was now a cultural flashpoint. Social media had made it more than a private divorce. It was a conversation about family, career, and identity. But as voices clamored for their piece of the story, one truth became unavoidable. This was far from over, and now, with the drama reaching fever pitch, the final act begins. This video will dive into the fallout, legal, personal, and public, that will define not just this divorce, but the legacies of Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban forever. By now, Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban's divorce wasn't just a celebrity headline, it had become a cultural moment. The custody ruling alone sent shockwaves through Hollywood and beyond, but behind the public debate lay a deeper reality. The fallout would touch this video of their lives, personal, legal, and professional. Legal experts began weighing in. Some speculated that Keith's reduced custody time could lead to further appeals. "This isn't just about parenting time," one attorney told Hollywood Legal Watch. "It's a precedent, a courtroom declaration that career cannot outweigh parenthood. That could change how custody battles are decided, especially in high-profile cases." Others warned of a protracted legal battle, saying Keith might challenge the decision for years, dragging both parents through public scrutiny and expensive litigation. The personal fallout was equally intense. Sources close to Nicole say she is relieved but exhausted. "She's emotionally drained," one insider revealed. For years, she carried the weight of keeping the marriage together, keeping appearances up. Now she feels free, but it's bittersweet. Keith, meanwhile, faced his own reckoning. Touring schedules have been disrupted, and his public image as a devoted father has taken a hit. He's fighting to rebuild his narrative, a source claimed. "It's not just about custody, it's about legacy." Public backlash has only intensified. Social media commentary has evolved into full-blown campaigns. Supporters of Nicole have praised her for choosing family over fame, while others accuse Keith of abandoning fatherhood. Podcasts, tabloids, and talk shows now run daily segments dissecting every detail. Late-night hosts make biting jokes, while celebrity gossip channels churn out endless behind-the-scenes theories. Even fashion critics note Nicole's changed public demeanor, interpreting every outfit and appearance as this video of her personal statement. The broader cultural conversation has shifted too. Divorce in Hollywood is rarely just personal, it becomes a public discourse about marriage, priorities, and identity. For Nicole and Keith, this divorce has sparked debates about whether career ambition can coexist with family life. Nicole's statement, "I just couldn't pretend anymore," now echoes beyond her courtroom testimony. It has become a rallying cry for parents, celebrities, and everyday people who face similar struggles. Financial consequences are also in motion. Thanks to their prenup, major disputes over wealth have been avoided, but experts say this divorce could still influence future contracts for celebrity marriages. Lawyers suggest prenuptial agreements might now increasingly include custody clauses, anticipating conflicts over parenting time as this video of the deal. And then there's the legacy question. How will this divorce define them? For Nicole, will she be remembered as the devoted mother who chose her children over Hollywood glitz? For Keith, will his career survive the perception of being an absent father? Or will this entire saga simply fade into another chapter of celebrity drama? One thing is certain, this divorce is not over in the court of public opinion. The fallout continues, and the story is still unfolding. The cultural impact will be studied, discussed, and debated for years to come. Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban's separation has become far more than a divorce. It's a modern-day spectacle about love, ambition, sacrifice, and what it truly means to choose. And now, the final act begins. The call to action. So, what do you think? Was Nicole Kidman's choice a brave stand for her children, or a heartbreaking end to a Hollywood dream? And Keith Urban, is he the devoted father who couldn't balance his career, or the man who simply prioritized his passion over family? This isn't just a divorce. It's a statement, a cultural moment, a lesson about love, ambition, and sacrifice. Hollywood watchers, the question now is, who really won this battle? The mother fighting for her daughters, or the father chasing the stage lights? And what does this mean for celebrity marriages going forward? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Smash that like button if you believe family should always come first. And don't forget to subscribe for more shocking breakdowns of the truth Hollywood doesn't want you to hear.